okay? Like this whole, like, you know, make things worse. I come from this community of Tamilians called TamBrams. You guys know what that is? Yes, TamBrams is the coolest way you can say Tamil Brahmin. Yeah, like how Jennifer Lopez becomes J-Lo. Which is cool like that, guys. Which is with TamBram. Like as a TamBram, right? I wish I was born like 200 years back. Life would have been so easy sailing. Like I study history, right? So it was this thing. Like TamBrams didn't have to do shit. Like they would just sit there, and the king would come and be like, "Oh, you're a Brahmin. Okay, here's your land, here's your education, here's your house." Like why? Just because he existed. Kind of like Kim Kardashian today. Like, do you guys know this? Like very long back, Brahmins used to live in a separate area. Like they would live in a separate area. Nobody can come to their area. Nobody can touch their house, touch their food, touch their water. It gets you thinking, who really is the untouchable now? That's all I'm trying to say. But like, we are very weird to ceremonies, okay? As Brahmins, first of all, just you basically like you're not allowed to do a lot of things. Like for example, I'm not supposed to eat meat or drink or smoke. But I have education. So basically, we're like educated Gujarati people. I'll tell you about a few customs we have, okay, very weird ones, okay. Like this one where it's called the thread ceremony, you guys know what that is? Oh my god, the thread ceremony. Okay, like whose idea was this? Like a Brahmin boy. So basically, when a Brahmin boy hits puberty, okay, he's really awkward in life. So all the Brahmins sat down together and be like, listen boys, this is what you're supposed to do. He just hit puberty. He's very awkward. Here's what we do. We'll make him sit half naked in front of a fire. While 200 people watch. It'll be amazing. We'll call it thread ceremony. We'll think it's going to be something great, but we'll just give him a thread at the end. I was like, what? I know my thread ceremony, dude. It was like that movie Interstellar. Like in the beginning, I was all really excited. Okay, I was like, yeah, this is happening. Halfway through, I was like, dude, what is happening? Why is nothing making sense to me at this point? The most weird ritual that Brahmins have is this thing which we do as TamBrams. Okay, the other day my mom said, here, take this bowl of rice and keep it on the roof. I said, why? She's like, so the crows can eat it. Now I was really confused at this point. Okay, so I'm like, why are we feeding the crows? Why are we giving rice to the crows? So mom says, because the crows are our ancestors. I thought that was the most racist thing I had ever heard. You could have picked any animal, right? What do you go out in the jungle? You're like, hey, look at that dark-looking animal over there. That looks like Dadaji. Let's give him that. Get your game together. Like as Tamilians, we eat way too much rice. Okay, like that is the worst. Like if a Chinese guy comes up, he's like, that is a lot of rice. Like it's just that's how much rice you make. This and you know the worst part is I stay at home a lot. Like since you work evenings, stay at home a lot. The worst thing my mother can ever tell me is, listen, beta, can you please switch off the cooker after 4 whistles? Oh my god, that has to be the hardest job ever. Like it's just, I think it's called a pressure cooker because of the pressure to keep count of the whistles. Like as Tamilians, we make rice every day, so every day I have to do this. I think that's why Chennai Super Kings motto is whistle podu. Okay. Happy if that pressure cooker would just act normal, okay? But it's like the suspense building thing. You know how when you watch a horror movie and there's this guy walking towards you goes, it's just the same thing every day. It's just me waiting for the pressure cooker to go. I'm like, oh my god, 4 of them just go. And then go, I'm like, yes, only 3 more to go, right? Halfway there, I can go back to life, but. I'm like, yes, 2, only 1 more to go, only 2 more to go, yes. And then go, I'm like, shit. Now, I don't know if that is 3, is that 2.5, I don't know. So much pressure. Like at that point, you do realize that at that point, if I count wrongly, my entire family has to starve. Wait a second, not just my family, even my ancestors have to starve.